of Tennessee in 10 minutes. Tennessee in 10 is made possible by Tennessee Department of Labor and Workforce Development.
Good morning and thanks for joining us. I'm Amanda Hara. A Tennessee teen died while he was in DCS custody, and now advocates are questioning why he was allowed to be around a convicted criminal with a history of aggravated assault. Deputies found the body of 17-year-old Caden Cantrell Monday afternoon, one day after he was considered missing. Stacey O'Daniel represents children who've allegedly been abused or neglected. She says DCS allowed the teen's uncle, Jerry Carver, to have a two-day visit with him, a visit Cantrell never returned from.
The uncle never reported that he was missing. Didn't call the police. There's no record of a police being called, the ambulance being called.
Cantrell's phone last pinged Sunday in Mississippi. That's how police were able to find him. His uncle was arrested in Wayne County in Tennessee. The sheriff's office says the uncle has a criminal history dating all the way back to 2007, including a guilty plea for attempted aggravated assault.
If it had been presented to me, if it had been presented to a judge, and we knew the criminal history, and I think many of us knew that this uncle had a significant criminal history, we would have been opposed to giving this level of access to this child. Caden was such an incredible kid who had been through so much and had experienced so much and was committed. We as a system prevented him from having a chance.
We reached out to DCS but have not heard back. Authorities say they're still investigating Cantrell's death and that more charges are likely. Some West Tennessee residents speaking out against XAI after the company's AI-powered chatbot Grok posted a series of hate messages on X, even comparing itself to Adolf Hitler. XAI's data center, which is owned by Elon Musk, is based in Memphis. One woman who lives in the area near the supercomputer says she's not surprised that the chatbot generated those messages. She says she's been fighting against XAI with the organization Memphis Community Against Pollution.
For people to have to read that and to see that and to know that this is what is coming out from the computer, from the supercomputers, and it's all over the internet, it's all over everywhere. And to me, it seems a little odd. So who's going to get to the bottom of this?
The posts on X have since been deleted. A Springfield man who was hit by random gunfire on the 4th of July has now died. John Cobb was hit by a stray bullet in the back of his head near a marina. Investigators believe the shot was fired from a rifle. Cobb's wife announced yesterday that he'd been taken off of life support so that his organs could be donated. Two have already helped save 2 lives in Tennessee. Doctors say a 2-month-old will have lifelong complications after suffering from severe physical abuse, police say, at the hands of his father. 19-year-old Andrew Mendez Lopez is charged with aggravated child abuse and aggravated child neglect. The alleged incident happened in May. According to Memphis police, doctors say the 2-month-old suffered numerous injuries, including a broken collarbone, bleeding to his brain, and bruising to his face. An investigation is underway after someone set fire to an East Tennessee church, which serves as a warming center for the homeless in Knoxville. It's also a local polling place for voters there.
Very unfortunate to see that someone would have the audacity to do something like that to the house of the Lord, a house of worship.
The church says burn spots have been painted over, but repairs will cost thousands of dollars. All right, First Alert meteorologist Stefano DiPietro joining us with a look at the forecast where you live, Stefano.
And it is still very warm, very humid. Like the last couple of days, there will be some showers and thunderstorms. We're keeping an eye out for today. Slow-moving storms could produce some downpours and some flooding and poor drainage spots. But again, not everybody ends up getting rainfall today. It's just how the pattern has been the last couple of days. 80s and 90s today, trying things out tonight into tomorrow morning. Then again, more showers and storms develop in the afternoon, but still pretty isolated overall. So there will be spots Friday that stay totally dry through the afternoon and even into the evening. And Saturday is almost the same basic story, though there will be a couple of showers early on in the day. It's not like it's an all-day rain event for us. We should see a little bit more coverage across the state Saturday afternoon. That's as we have more daytime heating, but still everything is very spotty. Heat index next couple of days, I think that's going to be a bigger story as we start to push back to near and even the triple digits starting late this week and into the weekend, Amanda.
More than 100 dogs rescued from a puppy mill in Middle Tennessee. One animal rescue group says the dogs were found in horrific conditions. We're going to take you inside the home where they were found when we come back. Tennessee, Union County 911 is asking the city of Maynardville for $15,000 to continue dispatching calls. It's a place that gets more than 14,000 calls a year. In order to keep service, City Council agreed to pay for a month. This will be the first time they've had to pay for dispatch service in more than 20 years.
It could be detrimental to the city of Maynardville if it had to skip a jump and go their 911 call, go to their jurisdiction to be dispatched versus us doing it. It could even create a time delay.
All right, so why will taxpayers have to pay this year? Union County says they've restructured staffing, adding more leadership, and are in need of updating their current technology.
You can tell that these dogs have suffered for a very long time in this house, but that all ended today.
Just driving by this home in Jolton, it would be tough to tell what was really going on behind the front door. A nonprofit animal rescue group pulled more than 100 pets from the home. From the second they opened the door, crews say they knew exactly what they were dealing with.
This is a typical puppy mill, right? When you walk in this house, there is no furniture. It is all cages and pens where you've got mamas with their litters. There was a litter born in the bathtub this morning right as we arrived.
The director of Animal Rescue Corps says they found 112 dogs in the home and a pet that had already died. They say breeding operations like this often supply pet stores or sell puppies online, but the parents are left behind to suffer. The rescue crew was only able to find the mill because of a tip. These pets have a long road to recovery ahead of them and are not yet ready for adoption. Thanks for watching Tennessee in 10. Up next, an extended look at First Alert traffic with Alexandria Adams. And First Alert meteorologist Stefano DiPietro is mapping out the coming days, including the weekend. We'll be right back.